Alright, so after we get our tail wheel thing, now we have to do a search and rescue. So that we can open ourselves up to more search and rescues. Okay, fine. Cool, whatever. At least it's not a helicopter, right? Let's see if I can find a needle in a haystack. Or a needle in a needle stack. Because something like this is not going to be easy for me when, you know, orange from far away in a sandy type environment. I was going to say atmosphere. I guess it's the same thing though. Yeah, this is not going to end well. So, let's go ahead and get this thing over with. You might see some skips ahead. Can't lie to you. You've already seen it though, and you don't need to see me losing my temper over something that I really can't control. So, let's go ahead and get this bird off the ground, and I will see you probably a little closer to when we find the person. What do y'all think about that, huh? Yeah, we'll take off first. Screw it. But yeah. Tail wheel endorsement led to this. Leads to the crop dusting. Or spraying, I guess, is what it's called. So that'll be after this at some point, and then after that, we're going back to the helicopter because we want to do the heavy lifting thing. We don't really want to do that though. What I'm trying to do is get all the certifications done because heavy lifting is the only thing I'm going to have left, and that's dependent upon medium cargo. Is it heavy? Heavy and super heavy are dependent on... Dude, I got it all backwards. Okay, super heavy is dependent on how heavy it does, and heavy is dependent on how I do with medium. There we go. And now we're off. We're up and away. Saved a little bit of time, but we're off to find this person. And yeah. So, and all that rambling, what I was telling you was the next few are going to be certifications, and then the next few after that will be casual flights, just because I like getting lost in the skies and the environment, you know? And yeah, I should have done the certifications right off the bat, but I wanted to learn the controls of each plane and, you know, the lifestyle of being a pilot, shall I say. And I'm pretty comfortable with it now. Need to get my piloting skills up a little bit so I can get an airliner, because I did buy the airline. We are an airline owner now. We are also a search and rescue owner now, which you'll see in the coming days. And I can't remember what else we bought. But we spent some money, and we're about to be at $1 million. I'm talking over myself, talking to the tower and whatnot. I really don't mind though, because I needed to be quiet and kind of let this happen as it was, because I can't multitask. I mean, I had problems seeing that orange. I can't really be dishonest about it. I had trouble seeing the orange against the sand. I don't know why I had trouble seeing the orange against the sand, but I did. And we're going to try and land here. This was a pain in the butt. I don't think I did it. I'm going to try and land right here, maybe? Try to turn around. Yeah, let's try to turn around. I like it. There's a flat area right there. So I can go over here, land that sucker right here, turn around and taxi. Can I? Peas? This was just so awkward, man. I may not be doing much search and rescue. May not be doing much in helicopter. But, you know, we'll do some airline stuff. Heavy cargo stuff if I can actually ever get there. But my next objective is to buy a medium cargo plane so that we can do that and get the heavy junk out of the way. Ooh. I got dinged for something. I didn't see it, but it's a fairly nice landing. Now we skip ahead and we go over here to the person that we're trying to rescue. Skip ahead again. Nope, no skip ahead. Okay, there we go. And now we're about to land. And right there is a big sigh of relief because, well, you'll see. But, yeah, definitely not out here. Anyways, search and rescue is just not for me. Anything helicopter is just not for me, and I love the heck out of the UH-1, but I couldn't even get the medevac purchased, so the only other option would be to freelance it, which that's not happening. But yeah, well, I mean, maybe once I get my hoist certification, whatever that's called, maybe I'll be able to use a UH-1 to rescue people. I wouldn't take that thing out in the middle of the deep ocean though, but who knows, we'll find a way to make that work. I do love that helicopter. I love it a lot, and the people that flew me as a baby in it, because I had some stuff that needed to be fixed. And now we're landing, and this is going to be an almost buttery smooth, it's going to be smooth as rotten milk landing. And we're just about done. Too afraid to put it down. Gotta be honest. There we go. Ooh, smack. That's alright though. We made it. Not too shabby. Why does this look like Area 51? Or remind me of Area 51. Looks like that's what it should be. I've never seen it. That's gonna be the end of this flight. We're gonna park this bad boy. We're gonna see how we did. I'm sure I barely passed. That's okay. Tell you what, I went storm chasing on a limited time storm, and for whatever reason, the universe didn't align, and I had to abort the mission, and for whatever reason, the powers that be got mad at me, and I lost reputation, and I'm not happy about it. That's the storm chasing stuff. So I guess for the moment, until I can figure out a way to not get angry, we're gonna stick to cargo and VIP. Because I lost money, I lost respect for no reason, for things beyond my control, and I'm not a happy pilot. So the next couple of days you hear from me will be certifications. The next few days after that will be free flights, and then I guess we'll just free flight from there to see, not free flights, but random jobs, because that to me is where I could get lost and enjoy myself, you know? I don't have to be doing one thing to enjoy myself. I like doing everything. So, except for the certifications. That right there is like the plane that my grandpa had. It was a Cub of some sort. I can't remember exactly, but that was awesome. I got a B. I'm out. Thanks for watching.